chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there. There's a huge misconception around the love bomb from the narcissist that was involved in your life, okay? A lot of the information that's kind of widely spread is that this narcissist that was involved in your life had devious intentions from the jump, okay? And I totally understand that concept, and you thinking that the love bomb was a lie, the I love yous were a lie, everything was a lie. But it's more based and surrounding on infatuation and obsession, okay? And they felt incredibly infatuated and obsessed with you. And they would have noticed that perhaps you wasn't so engaged in, like, you wasn't feeling those sort of tendencies and feeling the same way about them so soon, at least, okay? You wasn't feeling that way about them so soon, or you wasn't giving off any indication that you was feeling that way so soon. And this is why I'd love for you to put in the comment section, was it you or was it the narcissist involved in your life that actually said, I love you first, okay? Because it will give me a bit more insight, and it will give some insight to the community. Because usually what happens with narcissists involved in your life is they will try to initiate the words I love you, okay? And often you've told me, I've often said it's a tool of deception. And it is a tool of deception that I love you from a narcissist involved in your life. But it's also based and surrounding on their obsession and their infatuation for you. You see, you're the greatest person in the entire world when they're with you, especially initially. You are the best person in the world, the only person they want to give their time and attention to, the only person they want to be close to, and they feel a huge gravitational pull towards you. And from their perspective, they're thinking, they're confused, all right? It's not that you're being cold, it's just chosen ones, empaths, and genuine souls tend to take things more slowly, I suppose, right? And I'm not saying, please understand what I mean by that, about taking things slowly. It's like you might have a harder time expressing your emotions, even though you're very truthful, even though you're very open and honest and true and transparent and kind and loving. It's saying the words I love you probably doesn't come so like it doesn't initiate out of you so quickly as it does with the narcissist. And I would love for you to put in the comment section, was it this narcissist involved in your life that initiated the I love yous? Because what I think they do by this is they say the I love you to you, and then you either respond with I love you too, or you respond with you respond accordingly, and then that pulls you and thrusts you into those dynamics of where you're saying I love you. This is important, right? It thrusts you into the dynamics of where I love you is now a spoken word between the two of you, all right? But this is based on the obsession and the infatuation of the narcissist involved in your life, all right? These narcissists that are involved in your life will travel far and wide to be with you, all right? They'll go through wars, they'll go through walls, anything, right? They will push people away from you to have your attention to themselves, and they just want you all to themselves. That's all they want, okay? So from analysis of when I've spoken to people, a lot of the times it's the narcissist involved in their life that initiated the I love yous first. And naturally, in genuine relationships, of course, it's an organic thing. Like it's not like one person has to say it and the other person has to say it. I should have probably said that sooner, but I'm saying with the narcissist, it's because they're so infatuated and obsessed with you, why they're feeling to say the words I love you when they don't really know what love is. And that's what I was talking about, how it thrusts you into the dynamics, because On your side of things, you will uphold what I love you is really about. Whereas the narcissist hasn't got the morals, the decency, the heart, the soul, the mind, the spirit to actually understand and embrace what those words truly mean, because their reason for saying it to you was sourced from obsession and infatuation. All right. So it's a very confusing topic, but yes, do put in the comment section, because it will give me some more insight, and then maybe I can do a follow-up video or something like this. Because I do learn a lot from the comment section. I always learn a lot from the comment section when I read through them. From your analysis and from your experience, like, you know, we all help each other, we all teach each other, we all learn from each other, and that's what it's about here on our channel here. So the reason they do this, they want to do this so quickly. They want, like, okay, let me break this down. You could be in a relationship with a narcissist where there's no official titles, okay? You're not boyfriend and girlfriend yet, you're not husband and wife yet, and there's no exact like titles kind of you know, put on what you have with each other, okay? But by them using the words "I love you," it pulls you into the dynamic of where that's on the table now. You are basically living a role of where you are boyfriend or girlfriend or husband and wife. Like, you know, I'm saying not husband and wife, but you're pulled into that dynamic of where you are official, say, right? And then you become like, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, you become official with each other, and then that's when it really starts to go downhill, because the narcissist that is involved in life will start to get jealous, not only of, like, you know, other, say you're a guy, other females in your life or other people in your life. They will go and get jealous of other. They'll get jealous of other people in your life, right? And they'll start even demanding attention, even if you're with your family or your friends or whatever. They'll start to become more unstable and erratic, and this is because it's sourced at obsession and infatuation. All right, and the reason why this is why oftentimes people say, how can it go from that to the dysfunctional relationship at the end and throughout the relationship? How can it go to complete dysfunction and chaos? And it's because on their side of things, they were building on top of love and infatuation, and that's not healthy. A healthy mindset to have about a person. It's not a pure mindset to have about a person. And this is why it can go all over the place, all right? This is why it can go completely chaotic, all right? So they want to pull you into that world. That's their agenda. That's their motive. They want to pull you into that world where I love you is spoken. They want to feel wanted. They want to feel needed. And this provides them that. So what I would suggest to all of you, okay, now you've been through the experience of the narcissist in your life. Obviously, you can't change what's happened with your experience of the narcissist in your life. But just watch out for, because I know many of you are going to say you're rolling solo, you're not looking for new relationships, but they present themselves, all right? They do present themselves. Other relationships will present themselves, okay? I'm not saying it has to happen quickly overnight, but other relationships will present themselves in your life. And I want you to watch out for the next time someone tries to use the words I love you or affection or anything like that, and actually have a more cold approach to it, okay? Tell them straight, you're not ready for that, all right? You're not ready, like, for that. And even if you've got into the space now with someone new, and, like, you're saying I love you to each other and that, take a backward step. Figure these people out first, all right? Don't be so quick just to respond, because the thing is about the chosen one empath with genuine soul is that they don't want to hurt someone's feelings, and you may actually be feeling like warm affection towards this person and stuff like that anyway, but don't be so quick to actually give up on the words I love you, right? don't be so quick, because they're very important words and they shouldn't be used loosely. All right, the words I love you shouldn't be used loosely like how a narcissist involved in your life does it. All right, and you should only say those words to people who you know are true, trusted, real, authentic, genuine, and don't be saying those words to just someone you just met and things like that. Or even if you've gone a few months down the line, or even, you know what I'm saying, take your time with it till you actually, because you don't need to be saying those words too soon, really. It gets more confusing once you say those words, okay? And it's all about having a more slow burning relationship with someone, okay? It's much better than and the narcissist is going to try all. The narcissist is, you're going to tell a narcissist, because they don't want slow burning. They want fast paced. They want thrill, action, so quick. You know, that's what they want from you. All right. And you can spot them from doing this. They will often be the ones, if I may be wrong, and that's why I want to hear what you have to say in the comment section. Obviously, if you like to comment, but what happened with you, because it will give me more insight, because a lot of the times narcissists involved in your life will be the ones who initiate those I love yous. All right, and they pull you into that world of where you're now saying it back to them and stuff like that. So just watch out for it, and going into the future, just watch out for people that say this too soon. All right, don't just reply accordingly because you're afraid of hurting someone's feelings. You can say something like, "I've got love for you," or something like that, and you might hurt their feelings or something. Even if it's a genuine person, it might hurt their feelings, but you're being real with it. Okay, you can't fall in love that quickly. Okay, I don't think you can the words I love you should be spoken that quickly with anybody. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have family members like a mom, a dad, a grandpa, a granddad, a nan, or an auntie, or not, like whatever, right? And you never even say those words to them through their whole lives. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You have someone that raised you. I know many of you are in dysfunctional relationships, but just if there's anyone in your life, like a family member or someone like that, like, and you've never spoken those words to them, or you rarely spoke those words to them, why the fuck should some person that's just come in your life and now you're declaring your devotion to each other and affection to each other so soon? You know what I mean? So if any of you are in the midst of where you're using those words, I advise you to take a back step. You know what I'm saying? Take a back step. All right. Many of you have come out of like dysfunctional relationships. You're healing, right? Anyone that comes in your life should be very patient with you. All right. I know I often tell you don't disclose your past with new relationships and stuff like that. I always tell you don't disclose your past, right? But many of you probably have already disclosed your past if you're in new relationships. Okay. And they should have an understanding that no, it's not that you're in love with the former narcissist that was involved in your life, but you're just not ready to offer your devotion and like saying those words I love you so soon. Okay, it's not that you're not keeping it real with them. It's not that they're just your bit on the side or anything like that. Make them know that, like, you're keeping it real with them, you're authentic, but you're just not ready to get into those dynamics of saying that sort of stuff so soon, you see? And obviously, another thing I advise before I tune out, you know, really take your time to even get involved with people intimately, or, you know, really take your time with that. I think it's something that should really be given some thought and some consideration before you let someone in. I know everyone's got an innate desire to be close to someone, to feel close, to desire intimacy and things like that, right? But I made a video on the spiritual channel. What did I call it? It was important. It was an important video. I can't remember what I called it. You'll see it if it's kind of recent, but it's talking about you know, not being involved intimately too soon, you know, guarding those innate desires of feeling intimacy so soon. Okay, just don't rush it. You've really got to take your time. I advise you really strongly, if you can take one thing from this video, it's just take your time in your future. You've got so much stuff to build and work on yourself. There's no rush to just rush in with someone new, okay? There's no rush at all. So please take your time, everyone. Really take your time. So anyway, thanks for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you'd like to. You may donate or support to the channel if you want to. Check out the spiritual channel for more content. My podcast is now on Spotify. All links you need are in the description box below. If you would like access to over 100 exclusive videos, daily uploads and custom video requests, join my membership program at zionmembership.com. Links also in the description box below. There's a 3-day free trial and you can cancel at any time. All content is made by me with no ties to any organization or university. Your support truly keeps us going. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.